So yeah, first of all, yeah, as told already, thank you for inviting and to share the insights behind Byte, the new community initiative for myself and Bassam Cam. And I yeah, go a little bit deeper in that as well in the next slides. So during this session of 20 minutes, I want like to give you an explanation of like why this book and all the numbers behind it, how many pages, etc. Everything what you need to know if you yeah, don't bought it already. Yeah, we would like to make you enthusiastic to buy it as well, because it's a great initiative and we have some great content inside that book. So I want basically to give you some inside views behind the scenes, as Gabe already mentioned, and yeah, to give you like a view inside the kitchen, how we call it in the Netherlands, to maybe do like something similar in the future as well and collaborate with us and maybe a part two of this book. So who are the initiators of this book? So I already told that myself, Christiaan Brinkhoff, is one of the initiators, and Bas van Kaam as well. And we are the initiators because we are not the real contributors of the book, because that are basically the community. So we have a lot of people from the community that written some stuff for the book, and we brought it down to a physical book, and we share that right now with the community. And yeah, that's a great thing, and it's well received already. We are live right now with the book and the Amazon store since 3.5 weeks right now, and the feedback is enormous. And I would like to share some of that excitement with you guys. And yeah, as you probably know, I'm currently working for Microsoft, such as Gabe. And if you want to follow me on Twitter to keep like informed around my specialization around cloud technologies, and as well like the project Byte, please follow me at Brinkhoff_C on Twitter. So before we jump into the insights part, this is a picture of all the different copies that we yeah, pressed as like auto release, pre-release, before we went to the final one. So as you can see, the first two ones are just like a 100-pager book with like not a lot of content. And after like a month of two, we received a lot of great new feedback from other communities, such as the MVP community. We get some help from the MVP community managers. And then after like a month of four, we received like more than 140 contributions from different people from around the globe. And we released that like 3.5 weeks ago during the E3 conference, which you probably know, which is another great community initiative where like-minded people like you and me come together. And this was in Berlin, and we did the release on Friday. And yeah, the feedback there and the help that we received there was amazing and still going on. So the community is strong over here. But let's do two steps back and talk about why this book. So basically how every community initiative starts. This community started as well like small. Bas and I came together, and we thought about like doing something together in terms of a community project, a book project. And we thought about two different book initiatives, ebook initiatives in the past, which was done by Frank Denneman from VMware Byte now. And Ruben did something similar as well, bringing like small sizes of content together for an ebook. And we thought we do that again, but then in a cloud like perspective, with all the cloud best practices, principles, etc., all bringing down in bite-sized yeah, terms of like contributions for the book. And yeah, basically how everything in community goes. Why keep the data? Why keep the knowledge for yourself, right? So share the knowledge and help other ones with that, instead of like keeping it for your own knowledge. So that's really the power of the community, and that resulted in 140 plus contributions, and that's amazing. And that resulted as well in 337 physical pages in the book. And that's, yeah, truly like amazing. We never expected that when we started this initiative. Before we shoot it for like 100, 150-ish pages. So this exceeded our most bold expectations, let's say it like that. And if you look at the different countries that contributed, of course, the Netherlands are #1. But the USA is #2, and we have a lot of like contributions from Great Britain, from the UK, Ireland, but as well Austria, Germany, Norway. A lot of like countries that are active in several communities as well are part of this great community initiative as well. So who remembers this great page or this picture from a couple of years ago? So basically, the Netherlands are like ruling on the community part as well, and you see it in several communities, like the C2C2P community, that the vast majority of the attendees of that program are basically Dutch. So that's great news. And with that, I speak for myself and as well for Bas right now, we would like to thank you all. And especially all the contributors and the guys and the people out there in the community that supported us to spread the message of the content and bring content to the book. And this is a list of all the contributors around the globe that contributed to the book. And that's truly awesome to see such a high amount of people on this list. And to make it even more special, there are a lot of TeamRGE members as well, part of that list. So you see Benny, Bram, Gabe as well, Christiaan, Ruben, Ryan, Sean as well, Thomas, Patrick, and Rasmus. So that's great. So as told in the beginning of this presentation, I honestly embrace this kind of community initiatives as well as TeamRGE, this kind of events. So again, thank you for that. And we basically salute you. I don't have a beer in my hand right now, but if I had, I would like cheers with you right now, because we are truly grateful for that amount of content and effort that we receive from the community. So what to expect? So if you think about Byte size, I already told it's a physical book. It's around cloud design, best practices, principles, and tips and tricks from the community in like a bite-size manner, which is typically 250 words or 500 words, which is 1 or 2 like physical pages in the book. But we categorize all the content in different sections. So first we have a fun foreword, we have some charity support as well, which I go over in some next slides. But we have a pretty large like topic list of table of contents. So you can see general views and recommendations, design principles, things around hybrid and multi-cloud. This as well, desktop as a service, Office 365, security, automation, like all the different like topics around public clouds are listed in this book. So that's great, and it's really as well fun. And fun and learning are like two great things that can come and live together. And it is as well good vacation material. So use it in your advantage, because we are nearing the vacation season right now. And we already received some pictures from people that bought the book and use it on the beach, for example. So keep that in the back of your head. And with it, I would like to give you like a sneak peek of the content, what to expect. So some quotes and some pages from inside the book. So one fun thing that we had in mind is that one misconception that is like reoccurring very often is the on-premises without the S. So we received some of the contributions without the S. So we thought we made a hell of shame for that, just to be fun. We corrected all those contributions without the S, except for one, and for you the challenge to find that one, just to be fun in this kind of like clouds and community fun on the social channels. And it's basically based on one quote that you see as well on the next slide. So pay attention. And as part of the contributions, this is one from Brian Madden, which you probably know. And this contribution is around VDI on cloud, that you can run workloads on cloud, but the costs are like increasing sometimes, and it's better to maybe make the combination with physical clients as well. And yeah, we did this like segmentation for every contributions. So we start with the name, and then we list the company name, the blog name, and the Twitter handle as well. And then we start and we highlight the quote that is most like important to share, and we make that in take letters and put it in the middle of the contribution itself. So let's share some quotes that I basically think that are interesting to share during this TeamRGE event. So the first quote that is interesting is sharing what you achieve when you lift and shift to the cloud. So if you basically lift and shift your environment to the cloud, you bring the bad performance with you to the cloud. So don't think that the cloud will solve your performance as well in the future. And so this quote from Christiaan, if you suck now, you will pleasantly be surprised of the lack of change when you move to the cloud, is one that definitely reminds me of that procedure. So keep that in the back of your head. Another great quote is from Benny and Christiaan, and you probably saw that earlier today, but this is really a very interesting quote, because moving to the cloud, moving from traditional VDI to a desktop as a service, a user experience becomes more and more important, because firstly, that's the part that stays left as your own responsibility. And as well, you want to be the best in user experience, and you want to deliver the best user experience possible for your end users as well. And there's a new tool right now available, which is called Rex Analytics, which is created by Benny and Christiaan. So I was not bad with the event earlier today, but I definitely recommend to keep an eye out of that tool, because it gives you great insights for end user experience. And the other fun quote is obviously from Claudio Rodriguez. I don't think this one needs any more context or explanation. So this one is very fun as well. So we have room for every quote. We are very unbiased on everything. So this one is listed as well. And another
Christiaan,
great quote.
It's hard to take him seriously because he said on premise.
Okay, you are
instead of on premises.
Yeah, you are sharp today. So that was basically the fun thing that we mentioned in the Hall of Shame. That was that quote. So that was from Byte, right? And you was probably there that this quote came up. So fun things to bring as well in this book. So another great quote is from Ruben, and maybe Ruben can chime in on this one if he's there. But this one is fun as well. I know which product he means probably, but maybe you can elaborate on that.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's not about like vendor or vendors, but well, you know as well, like when you look at Microsoft with WVD, there's a reason why there is WVD and RDMI, right? Because in the past they tried, and we were part of that same conversation, that same like community. They tried with ARA and later with with Essentials to bring a non-cloud designed service to a service, and that didn't work. So I believe that if you want to be successful in public cloud, that the solution needs to be designed as a cloud service. And it's really, really, really tough. I wouldn't say impossible, but really tough to bring a solution which is not designed for public cloud and to deliver it as a service. And that's a huge challenge. So.
Exactly. A born in the cloud solution is driven by APIs, built as a platform service, and you cannot transform a normal service to a platform service to an API-driven service very easily. So, definitely agree with that.
Then you want to jump in.
Christiaan, on the big screen, we just see a notification that somebody just ordered the book.
Awesome.
You can enjoy your holiday, Christiaan. Someone ordered the book. All good.
Awesome. Yeah, we don't make any money out of it. So you support a charity, but I will cover that in the next slide. So let's go on. I have still like five minutes, so I need to work a little bit more. So as well as part of the content of the book, we include like a fun survey as well, which is filled in by 200 community participants. So you get basically with the book as well, like access to the results of that fun questions around public clouds. So one of those questions is, there's too much focus on cloud-based workspaces and other UC-related services. The true power is around big data, AI and VR and more. And the vast majority is saying yes, they see that as well. So I don't elaborate more on this because I need to skip a little bit faster. So the other one that we asked is once Windows Virtual Desktop is released, it will have a major impact on desktop as a service going forward, and as well the vast majority agrees on that part. So that's great. Let's see how that evolves as part of the Windows Virtual Desktop team within Microsoft. So great to look at this kind of results. So let's switch to some of the reviews of the book that we received. So one of them is from Steve Greenberg, and he is very excited about the book. He already bought it and read it as well. So it's a pleasure to see him on Amazon as part of the international reviews on the .com website. So that's great. And as well from the community, we received a lot of great feedback, tweets, etc., everything, which you can see on the screen. So thank you everything that is listed in this screen, and everything or everyone else as well. So big thumbs up. So how much does it cost, the book? It costs from an USA perspective, it costs $11.18, which is nothing because the price to make the book is like $7, $8 bucks. So all the rest of the money is going to charity support. And with the charity support, you support children that cannot afford a laptop. So that's a great initiative, and we don't earn any money out of the book, and we bring all the royalties that we receive to this charity initiative. So that's a great thing, and we received a lot of great feedback around that as well. So what is the fastest way to order it? That's basically going to Amazon Books. You can just find it at Byte Cloud Design, and you will get the book very easily in your search calendar and your drop-down menu. And this is the page where you can make a picture of the QR code, or basically just put in the domain extension of the different store and search for Byte. So let's see if we can rush this a little bit faster. Almost done with this session, but I have a prize to give away, and that are 3 books in a Byte quiz right now. So I have 3 books to give away, and I will pay as well for the delivery. So no worries, you don't have to come to the Netherlands to pick up your book. So this survey, this quick survey is around the quotes in the book and as well the survey results, and you need to guess who wrote that quote, or what the vast majority of the survey was as part of the result of the community. So I would ask you to go to kahoot.it right now. I never did that on a webinar, but let's see if this works. Or make a picture of this QR code and go directly to kahoot.it. And if you are there at Kahoot.it, then I put up my screen right now with the questions. Can you see my questions? Just checking.
Do you need a pin, Christiaan? Do you need a pin?
Yeah, it's coming right now. Can you see the pin code?
Yep.
Okay, great. So everyone joins with this pin code, hopefully, and let's see if we can see some people on the screen. Okay, JAS already found it. Great. And I have some small background music as well. So
Jeff Knoll.
Love that guy.
Year of VDI.
Or girl. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad somebody else has taken up that.
I was expected as name. Or Xanzurf or something. That is what we saw at E2E as well. Okay, 22 people. Let's wait a little bit longer. Then we go to the questions itself.
Okay, Claudio is in, so probably he will win.
Okay.
He always wins. He's a rock star on that.
So I made all new questions. So the people that were at the E2E conference, the questions are all new. So, okay, let's start. So, are you ready? Okay, question number 1. There are a total of how many quotes in the book? Okay. Let's put the music a little bit higher, so it's not so boring to wait the 20 seconds per question. Okay, still waiting for 1. Yes. Okay, great. JAS is the number 1 right now. Let's switch to 1. Do you think that 2019 will be the year of VDI or DAS? Yeah, 1 more. Go on. You get extra points for answering like faster than the rest, so keep that in the back of your head. Okay, great. Chris J. Okay. From who is this quote? It's not so hard to answer this one, I guess.
Hey, that looks like mine.
Okay, great. Switch to the other one. Okay, who said this in the book? It's a very famous one.
Too easy.
Yeah, it's later than that, so I thought, yeah, let's do the easy approach. Come on. Yes. Okay, let's see. The year of VDI. The 2 more questions. So who said this in the book?
Brad Pitt.
Okay, 1 more. You can do it. Again, the year of VDI, but it's close. It's close. So let's see. Last question. Lift and shift to the cloud is a bad idea. Period.
Is that a question?
No. So this is going by who presses the fastest on the right ends, probably. So still 6 people think that it's a good idea. Okay, great. So I don't know who Dev Null is, or but so great. Thank you, and yeah, you won the book prize. So so that's great. Let's switch very quickly to the end of this presentation. So if you want to collect your prize, yeah, please send me an email to mail@christianbrinkhoff.com. Just email, no spam, please, and I will make the order ready tomorrow morning, and you will receive the book probably beginning next week in your mail. So so do that.
Only
please.
The first person that says /dev null is gonna get the book, though, right? You're gonna get 10 emails.
Let's see what happens. Okay, great. So let's wrap it up for today. So what's next? What's the next step in this great initiative? So there will be a book number 2, a part 2. So that's great. And we are as well in discussion to make an online platform out of like Byte size and bring the Byte size small contributions to a website as well, and to share the book as well as ebook, as PDF in the next month, 2 months as well, for free on the website. So pay attention on our social channels, LinkedIn, search us up for Project Bytesize, Twitter @ProBytesize, and our website as well. And yeah, with that, I would like to thank you all for paying attention. Some of you maybe for winning the book, and hopefully I will see you soon.